this name, and he goes, I think it's Dominican. He's got to be a great baseball player. And I said, all right, we're taking Antonio. and he gets out, and when he came out that first day, we kind of went, well, okay. And that kid worked hard and hard, and we kept doing more with him and more with him, and it was like unbelievable. And obviously we put him behind the catcher's mat, in catcher, and he was a little weak. Then all of a sudden his dad bought him a glove, or I don't know what happened. All of a sudden it was like the magic glove, and he likes catching everything. And we're going, whoa, what's going on here? So anyway, amazing transformation from when he started this year with Antonio. Statement is probably going to go for every kid as I say this, because I just, again, when you said wow, now I look at wow and I go wow. And so this next kid, again, came out, could get the ball from second to first, but it was weak and sporadic all over the place. And then all of a sudden, he just kept working and working and working. All of a sudden, the ball's coming in there, and then, it was about 3 games ago, he's challenging that pitcher, and he probably made that pitcher throw 15 pitches to him, and he fouled off 10 of those things. It was unbelievable. It was just amazing what he did out there. And then today he comes out and he says, I'm just going to hit. And he hits a great run, and we needed it. And he started the whole band rolling right here. Leslie.
Whoa! Whoa! Smile.
The other plus, the nice thing is that last year I had coached Olivia, so I knew about her, and so. But the interesting thing about the baseball, there's a name and there's a female name, and they have no idea who she is, and so nobody's picking her. And I went, yes. And I looked at Jay, and he goes, "We're going for them." He goes, "How come?" And I went, "Trust me." And she has improved so much. She's strong. She gets behind the plate. She can blast that ball. She helped us out pitching. She's one of our best players. We're all the best players. Anyway, she had some great hits. She helped us out in the pitching, and she did fantastic. Olivia!
Whoa! Whoa!
This guy lives and breathes baseball, but his smile is to die for. And you look at him, and all of a sudden he'll throw a pitch, and then you'll go, Logan, and he'll look over and he'll smile, and we just go, and it's like, as Matt said, he'll throw something, and we think he just throws it to look back at us and screw with us a little bit. I meant to throw that ball over the guy, And so I think when he's focused, and today he's focused, and he continues to smash the ball. He's pulled us out of many innings pitching. He's an amazing player, and it's like I said, his smile's to die for. Logan. This guy's the reason I'm doing this for my side. Last year I started, was the first year I coached, and I thought that I had skipped T-ball because I didn't want to go through the T-ball thing because I went through with the older boys, so I said I can't go through that pain. So I thought we were going into AA or single A, and apparently I kind of was older than I thought, and I missed single A, so we go into AA, and we're way behind the 8 ball now. I've totally missed 2 seasons, and Kai's like, going, what? And so it was play catch up, play catch up, play catch up, and finally I looked at Jeremy and I said, all right, I don't want to coach my son. I want you to coach my son. I'll coach yours. And he just kept hammering on him, and he was, as Jeremy does, he's right to the point, and he made the throws accurate, and his hitting was decent. Anyway, it was fun to have him on the team, Kai.
Yeah. Whoa!
This guy has ice in his veins, and we appreciate
That's my boy!
We appreciate him for that. And we struggled. We said, we got to see if this kid can go 3, 4, 5 innings by himself and just kind of take him through. And then we said, you know what? He doesn't get frazzled. And when we get into the 4th and 5th inning, when it starts to get interesting, we want the kid that doesn't get nervous and he just sticks to business. And so,
yeah.
And I'll tell you, it was a strong decision, and we battled back and forth, the 3 of us, and even up till last night, we're going, okay, what are we doing? And we said, hold true. And however, this kid has been a blast to watch with his fielding and on the mound, and how hard his dad rides him. It's amazing that the kid loves him. And anyway, he's a fantastic kid. And Kingston. All right.
Yeah! Whoa!
Our youngest kid on the team comes out with fire, and he was brought in by his dad, who's my coach, another coach, and it's funny, he walks out and you just looked at him, and both Matt and I go, well, he looks like a baseball player. And again, all these kids' arms kept getting stronger and stronger, and I didn't expect that. I expected more accuracy, but I didn't expect the speed to double, and in some cases triple. And that's the part that was amazing to me. He's not the fastest pitcher, but I'll tell you, Tuesday night he was money. He came in, he faced 4 or 5 batters, and he throws 12 pitches, and we're out of the inning. And it was like, wow, that was neat. And that was the beauty of our pitching deal, is we'd come in with a guy that was a little bit slower but still on the money. Then we'd come in with Lane, and Lane was very interesting with those guys. I mean, he had a different style than everyone else. He comes at you sidearm, and then we threw Logan in there, and Logan throws the fastest in the industry. He's the fastest kid I've seen throw. And the funny thing is, he'll throw 2 down the middle and 1 behind you, and he freaks the kids out. And so anyway, Talon has been a huge asset to this team, and we love having him on the team and his energy. And we got to keep him healthy now and then. But anyway, Talon.
Whoa!
Speaking of my sidearm king, Lane was a lot of fun to have. When he got in the batter's box, you're going, man, I'm not sure where this ball is going, but it's going to go hard. And he took a kid's mitt off on third base one thing, and I went, oh, that poor kid. And the kid, Lane, has some big rips. He's a big kid that throws his weight behind a nice pitch. Anyway, he's a great pitcher, great fielding, and he's fun to have on the team. And Lane, it's been fantastic.
Yay!
Our cheerleader, the most enthusiastic kid, is not here. That would be Oscar, and he definitely kept it lively, and he had random topics.
Mr. Roboto.
So here's my big unit, my Randy Johnson, my left-hander, and biggest smile on the team. Nice kid. He's like, yeah, what can I do, coach? Yeah, I got you covered, coach. And I want you to do this. Okay. And just neat experience to watch his growth. One game, it was like we went through a couple games of no hits, and then all of a sudden one game he rips one to right field, and I went, oh my God, he is here. He's fantastic. And he's been strong in the batter's box. It's just a neat kid to have to coach. Isaiah.
Yeah! Whoa!
So, this young man is extremely exciting to be around. I have to say that we keep working with him, and I said, okay, if you can't make the ball to first base, I don't care, but if you can put it in a straight line, we're going to get some outs. I said, I don't want to see a crazy throw. All I want to do is see you throw the ball to first base in a line. And he goes, got it. And my favorite game was probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and he was in the hot spot. These guys were hammered, and they hammered him 3 times to him, and he stopped all the balls, and he came up with him and threw him to first, and I was like going, that was so awesome. And the last game, I have to say, kind of brought a tear to my eye. He goes, Coach, I've never learned so much from you. And I went, wow. That's why we do this. It was pretty rewarding. Marcus? This is also my most spirited young man, and he has a mind of his own, and it is funnier than heck. And I love it because one game, he hits the ball, and it goes off towards third base, and he runs to first, and he goes to first, and they make the play to first, or they throw the ball to first, and it's over. And I'm telling him to stop, and he doesn't even hear me. And he goes for second, and I'm going, oh boy. They make the play to second, overthrow. He doesn't even listen to Jay. He goes to third, and he got a triple, and he looks back and he goes, that's 3 scoops of ice cream, coach. Miles, this is Miles.
Whoa!
This is my silent giant. Sometimes he looks like I'm not having a good time or I'm not even into this. But every time a ball is hit, every time a pitch is, he is moving to the right spot. He knows where to go faster than most people. It shocks me. And I'll look up and he's in the right spot. And it's fantastic. But he's got this look like, yeah, whatever. And he's had several key hits in games that you kind of go, okay, he hasn't really hit well, and all of a sudden he comes out and he rips a double, and you go, this is fantastic. And then the second, it's the first playoff game. AJ whips him a ball. A guy stealing. AJ whips him a ball, and I'm going, oh boy. And he's on third, and and it was like that. It was like catch, look, woo, and then sticks his mitt out, tags the guy. It was fantastic. It was a very rewarding play. John? You parents should be proud. I have to say, out of all the years I've been doing this, you absolutely have the most respectful, nicest kids I've ever coached. And I also have to say, it's been very fun. I have 2 best friends now. I can't believe that the stuff that we trade and we talk and I rely on these guys. I love them, and we are friends for life. This has been a really neat experience.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay.
All right. Great job. Yeah. So why don't we do Coach Matt first? Because I know you guys gotta go. All right. Hey. Mr. Enthusiasm. Look at this. Okay, so we got a little backstory on these real fast. So we talked to the coaches and we came up and said, hey guys, should we do something for the kids, like participation trophy or something? No way. No participation trophies. So I think it's only fitting that the coaches get participation trophies. All right? Mr. Enthusiasm. Oh wow. Awesome stuff. All right, one more real quick. So I missed one game this year because I had to go to Vegas for a conference. And it was pretty awesome because I was walking down the strip and I did have a beer and a phone in my hand. And I was watching the game on Game Changer. And somebody came up and said, hey, I didn't know the Yankees were playing the Indians so early. And I was like, oh, it is AAA, Issaquah baseball. But I couldn't do this without our scorekeeper, John. Thank you so much.
Hey! Whoa!
Thank you.
Good job.
All right. Coach Jeremy? Yes. Dude, thank you so much for everything. I think as parents, we all hope that we get coaches like Jeremy and Dave that are just so dialed in with our kids and really doing it for the right reasons, right? Having fun, making sure the kids have a good time, and teaching them. So, dude, thank you so much.
Whoa! Thank you.
And Coach Dave, thanks for everything, man. You were great. It was so fun to see your even demeanor until it started getting a little interesting, and you could start seeing the juices flowing a little bit. Dude, thank you so much. That's awesome. That sounds cool.
Yay.
All right, thanks, guys.
Whoa!
Hey, one more thing. One thing I forgot to add. dad, which again, oh thank you, is really a part of it. All you dads that helped out, John, Kate, thank you. Not having to worry about Game Changer, unbelievable. Jeremy, thanks for coming out, pitching and helping out. John, thank you for all the stuff you've done. Everyone, and John, thank you. It just, with all you guys helping, it made it so much easier. There's times where I just, when we go into games and I go, you know what, I need to kind of step back and think about the game a little bit and make sure that I'm kind of on. And so, and especially towards the end there, I started to get a little flaky where I just needed to think about the game and not about the kids. And so I needed all you guys. So again.
Yeah, thank you. Look, you guys, we had an amazing season, a lot of fun, and I don't think I've ever coached a better group of kids. So thank you for what a wonderful season, and what a great way to win an awesome season, man. I mean, they deserved it. So I'm very glad that we had an opportunity to get here, and I'm glad that we came out with a win, man. I hope we get to do it again. So this is for Kate, just because you were fantastic. You actually were the one that initially I had signed up to do the Game Changer, and you volunteered to do it. Even though you handed it off to your husband, it was very nice of you. And you also chaperoned and stood in more than once at third base coach. So this is from the coaches to you. So, thank you.
Whoa!